episode of City Life. In today's episode, I'm going to work on some more mushroom houses. This time, instead of doing the red mushrooms, I'm going to be doing the brown mushrooms, which I've already grown a bunch of them. It's a long process trying to get a whole bunch of them of the right size. I want for this project, I wanted a bunch of them that are 6 blocks tall, so a 5-block stem. I kept on getting a lot of ones that had like a 3-block stem or even a 6-block stem, so just a little bit too tall or just a little bit too short. Very tedious to grow 8 of them that were all this exact same size. So I did that off camera before I started doing the video. So they're all ready to go. What I'm going to use for the project is I'm going to use some gray stained clay, some light gray stained clay, brown stained glass and panes, and then the floors will be spruce. And I've got a chest over there that's got all of our interior decoration stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start right next to this one right here with another light gray one. And the design is very similar to the red ones I did over there, where I've just kind of got a frame that I add on to the existing mushroom. With this design though, I'm going to leave the stem intact instead of taking the stem out like I did in the red ones. So you want to make sure you leave that there when you start. To begin, just do here, this will be the front wall, like that. Here too. And you kind of repeat that same shape on each of the sides, like that. Except you don't need a doorway on every side. So just close that in. 3 of them there, and then we'll have 5 here, and then 2 going up to frame in our window, which I'm going to go ahead and put in now. On the top I'm using glass panes, just for a little bit of a lighter feel, having this thinner area. That a person could use full glass blocks if they like. I like the difference in depth there. It's nice, I think. So some more glass on the corners here. It's kind of like a corner window. There we've got another doorway, the back door. And again, following the same exact shape we had on the front. Need some more of that. Except on the back, I'm going to close in this. I'm not going to have a window on the back side. That's going to be where upstairs where the bed is, so I didn't really want a window right behind the bed. That about does it for the first one, other than the flooring on the inside. You do the same thing with all of them, and I'm going to kind of alternate the color options here with the light gray and the black, or the normal gray. That, come down, see how quickly I can do this. They go up pretty quick. Once you get the mushrooms grown, the building process is actually pretty quick. It's a very easy design to do. Not a ton of materials involved. other than this stained clay, and you could use whatever you want. I just like how these two colors go with the brown mushrooms. But you could use wood. The blonde wood, the birch wood looks really good. Spruce looks good as well. So it's kind of just a preference. There we go. See, that's another one all the way up, other than the windows, which I can throw in very fast. I like these corner windows. It's fun. Kind of makes it feel like more of an organic shape, because I think the mushrooms are supposed to kind of be like they're round, but it's Minecraft, so nothing's really round. Get that last window in there. Like that. There we go. There's two. Now inside, let's get our shovel out so we can dig some dirt. Inside, we want to remove this first layer of dirt. With my Soil's Bane. It's got efficiency 5 on it, so you gotta be very careful. It digs super duper fast. I'm gonna go over here and double check where I had the lighting on the first floor. I had it just hidden underneath of a sink right here in this corner. I believe that was enough to light up this whole area on the first floor. So that's this corner. And then just do your spruce or whatever you've chosen for your floor, if you're doing this as well. Put that in for the floor. And I had, let's get the ladders. I had ladders on the side here, going upstairs. And originally I had 3 of them, but I'm gonna, like I did in the red mushrooms, I'm gonna grab a bunch of trapdoors to cover the top of the ladder so I don't get villagers stuck up here on the first floor again. So I'll leave this blank. But then the floor starts right there. Or ceiling, depending on what level you're on. Just again do this all the way around. Now, oh, yes, gotta pull these ones out. I have bookshelves in these ones, I believe. Let's look in the other one real fast. That's what it's here for. Yeah, bookshelves in those 2 corners. Alright, and since I put a floor in, I'm going to go ahead and go upstairs and pop in the lighting that we have upstairs, just because if I don't, I could get monsters spawning in here. When I made that first one over there, I was walking around town and I saw a creeper standing right here. If I wouldn't have seen him and I would have come upstairs, he would have blown up and probably wouldn't have killed me, but would have damaged all of this. I would have had to regrow the mushroom and start all over again as far as building the thing. Not fun. So make sure you light your stuff up. So there we go. So that flooring is done in that one. Do it in this one too. These go up pretty quick. This has been 10 minutes to get, less than 10 minutes to get two houses done. Getting the spruce slabs in. again, doing the ceiling slash floor. Leave that one open. Leave that one open. That one open. And there we go. Oh, I gotta go upstairs and get the pumpkins put in. Now these will be hidden. You won't be able to just see these sitting here. And the other one, they are underneath of, or part of, the bed. Oh man, and I've been putting the ladders on the wrong side. That's fine, I can fix it. I'll put the ladders on the front there. But the pumpkins are underneath of the bed here, underneath these carpets right there, or the jack-o'-lanterns. Let's go and fix these ladders. I gotta be really careful. I'm not going to use this axe on those ladders because it'll take the ladder and probably just go right through and take that as well because it's so quick. It's an efficiency 5 axe. So gotta be very careful with it. Alright, ladder's there. Oh, and again, don't want that one there. There we go. That's better. So that's how it's supposed to be. Let's fix the other guy too. Your fist works just as well to get rid of a ladder. You don't need an axe for that. There. Alrighty. Now I'm going to do another light gray one here. So quick. Such a quick little thing to build. It's fun. Oops, need some more. Each one of these takes just a little bit over a stack, or 64, just a little bit over a stack of clay, or whatever, again, whatever material you're using. It's like I did 64, and then the other stack that I started on, there was 56, so that's 4, 8, so 64 and 8, 72, right? Yeah, 72 blocks, and then there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those blocks, and 18 of the glass panes. So very, very minimalistic as far as materials and use and whatnot. Got a pumpkin in there. Dig out some dirt. Get out the slabs. You can use full blocks, but I had a abundance of these made from when I was working on that project. I made way too many spruce slabs, so I'm just trying to use up some of my overstock. So just going with the slabs. There we go. And the ceiling slash floor. Oops. I keep forgetting to leave those empty. Get our glass in. Right, let's go upstairs. Jack-o'-lanterns and glass. easier way to do glass is like this. I don't know why I'm not doing it like that on all these windows. Just because this is such a small hitbox right there. Oops. Back up there. Jiminy. Alright, there. Done. That's 3 out of the 9. I'm going to go ahead and get the interior finished on at least one of these on camera. For that I'll need one of those. Not 4. 3 of those. 2 of those. 3 of those. 3 of these. 2 of those. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think, of those. Yeah, 6 of those. I will need, let's get rid of this dirt. I don't need that, that's for sure. And we need 3 of those. 1 of you, and what else can I remove from my inventory for the time being? Torches, we don't need those. 2 of those. So that's all I need for the interior right there. A couple chests, some nether brick, stairs. Oh, and I'm also going to need some oak stairs. I didn't bring those down, so when I'm done I'll have to come back in and put in the couch, but I'll be able to do the rest of the interior with what I have in my pockets. So let's go in here. Sink, furnace, and then the nether brick stairs. And again, just a material choice that I made. I like the color combination there. You can use whatever you want if you're doing this at home. And then bookshelf, bookshelf, bookshelf. And again, couch shall go there. If we check, block light all around is acceptable. Now I think that this lighting right here is from that torch there. So when I remove all of the torches in this area and do the landscaping, I'm going to have to come into these houses and double check and make sure I'm not getting a monster spawn spot right there. Like a place that's dark enough where a monster can spawn. Alright, now we'll go upstairs and grab our chests in the corners. That's just kind of to hide the different color of wood right there from the top of the bookshelves. And then I'll do the white wool there and there. Brown wool. Beds can be any color. I just did brown because they're brown mushrooms, so it made sense to me. And put your signs. And I like to do this little squiggly mark. I don't know what the proper term for it is. I like to do this as like a design on the frame of the bed, which is what these signs are supposed to be. Just put these all the way around. Just a couple more. That. And last one. There we go. And the bed is complete. And we've got our lighting hidden right there. All All spots in here should be safe from mobs spawning. Everything's a level of light level of 8 or better. So that about wraps it up for that guy. I've got to put doors on, and like I said, I got to come back through and put in a little couch right there. If I come back later after I've removed these torches, and this right here is too dark, as far as places where I can hide more lighting, I could just take this out and put a piece of glowstone there and make it look like there's an actual lamp in the apartment in the ceiling. The top of it would be covered up by the beds. So that would be probably my simplest solution. Might not be the most visually appealing, but we shall see. But yeah, that's about it. That's how easy they are. So I'm going to do the rest of them off camera. I'm going to do the beautification. I'm going to get all of this wrapped up and come back with a finished area. So I will be right back. Welcome back. Few seconds for you, several hours for me, but it's all finished. Landscaping and interiors and all. Just like over there, I wanted it to have kind of an organic feel to it, so quite a few trees and flowers and a little bit of crops, some wheat and carrots and stuff. So interiors, kind of seen it before. Got a little kitchen, living room area, and then upstairs we've just got bedroom and chests, as you saw earlier. But as a whole picture, looks pretty nice, I think. Got some nice large oak trees. Got some lighting hidden in between the buildings, underneath some of these shrubberies. If we continue down the road here over to this path, goes right here in between some more of the homes. Got a nice big tall tree here, which I like how these two kind of came together to form like a little archway. I think it's kind of neat. This is kind of like the back doors of those apartments we just walked past. This is the other end of that part of the road. Like I said, got a few little gardens here and there, just for something to look at, just a little bit of extra color, visual flair. The path continues around this side, and then comes, got a bunch of zombies on the other side of this wall, coming from the swamp over there. We're still safe, it's okay. But the path continues over here to this intersection on the other side of the restaurant. And if we go back here, I put some of these on the sides here, some of these little trellises where I've got the leaf block on top of some fences, and you plant the vines up here, and then the vines grow down. Jeez. And put some reeds here and there, some sugarcane here and there for, again, just some extra color, extra flair. But what I was going to show lastly here is I put another little well in behind these guys, and it doesn't have a cover over top of it like the naturally spawning wells, or like the well that's over there on the other side of the square. But it's just a little bit more of a basic well, and I might come back later and throw some of this mossy cobble in right here. We will see. But just a nice little well. That about wraps it up, I believe. I like how this came out as a whole. I like the design of these little mushroom houses, and just nice little patch of greenery in an otherwise kind of developed looking area with the skyscraper here and some of these other taller buildings. It's nice to have this area of shorter buildings of lower skyline. I like it quite a bit. So that about wraps it up for me today. If you enjoyed, don't forget to tell your friends, leave a like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.